Hey, man, you ready for this?
What's up, Jackson? Yeah, I'm ready. I didn't expect to see you till we got out on the court, though.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're going to have us match up for most of the game, so I just want to let you know I ain't going to be taking it easy on you.
Whatever, man. Ain't nothing stopping me tonight. This is my shot. Ain't nobody gonna hold me back, especially not you. Yeah, don't worry though, dude. I'm gonna make sure you show up in the highlights.
Really think you could bowl with me, huh? Yeah.
The whole world's gonna be watching.
Oh, really?
When I blow by you.
Really?
Over and over.
Guess what?
And over
Guess
again.
what? I guess I'm gonna have to make it my personal mission to get all those scouts to see how I destroy
Whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa, chill, man. We not doing this right now. Hey, Jack, man, I think they're ready for you. Hey!
I see you out there, chump.
We're just trying to get in your head. Don't let him. Hey, you gotta focus on the game. We'll be seeing plenty more of him in the future.
Man, I'm gonna teach that dude a lesson though, whether it's on the court or off the court.
On the court. We can't afford to have you getting sidetracked dealing with some drama. Hey, just shut it out, man. Play your game. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Thanks, dog.
Live from New York, it's the NBA Rookie Showcase game, featuring some of the hottest basketball talent from around the world, as they will put on a show to try to punch their ticket to the NBA. It's the first step towards what could be an amazing NBA career. Anthony Bennett out of UNLV has tremendous athleticism, but the question remains, can he bang with the skyscrapers in the NBA? Victor Oladipo, one of the strongest wings you'll see. He just oozes athleticism. The former Hoosier can finish inside and lock down anyone with his defensive skill set. Otto Porter Jr., the Georgetown Hoya, who can give you a little of everything and do it with good size out on the perimeter. A very composed shooter from outside. Cody Zeller, the stat sheet stuffer extraordinaire from Indiana, knows how to produce an agile 7-footer who can simply explode in the post. Alex Len, the tower of amazing physicality. He has the potential to be an instant impact player down low, right out of the gates. The NBA All-Stars of tomorrow are up next, live from New York. Welcome and thanks for joining us for the NBA Rookie Showcase, brought to you by Champs. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. Tonight, we'll watch some of the top young talent face off in anticipation of the upcoming NBA draft.
And because that's the case, Kevin, no shortage of GMs and front office execs here in the building. Representatives from every NBA team on hand to check this action out.
And that can obviously put a lot of pressure on these young guys. But, of course, performing when there is pressure is a big part of what they're hoping to be paid to do. So we'll get a chance here today to see who rises to the top.
And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting 5 for both teams. And, guys, what are you going to be looking for in this one from Oladipo?
He plays with a frenetic energy, a great rebounder and defender. With his strength and athleticism, I think Oladipo could become one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA.
Love his game. Victor Oladipo. He gets it done at both ends, fellas. The real deal, and I think he's got a really good future in the NBA.
Well, guys, how about the anticipation for this year's Rookie Showcase? When you look in the stands, the celebrities, the stars are everywhere. You got press, scouts, GMs, and then you add in the players and the fans. I mean, the build-up and the excitement for this exact game, where so much is riding on the performance of these young and talented players. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Me too, Steve. You can really feel the buzz in the air. I mean, people have been talking about the players and what's to come of the upcoming draft, and there's an awful lot to be excited about this time of year.
And, you know, when you look back to last year, guys, we got to see Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal. And you're talking about some elite talent that entered the NBA for the 2012-13 season in last year's showcase.
You're talking about guys that really entered the league with a bang. I mean, you got to add in Jared Sullinger to the list because he was productive, but also he and I share the same college matriculation, the Ohio State University. And what a great rookie year we saw from Dion Waiters.
The Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good.
And you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head-to-head.
Yeah, fortunately, those days are in the past. And for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete. Very surprising to see Nerlens Noel here at the pre-draft showcase. Of course, tore his ACL back in February, underwent surgery shortly thereafter. Normally, there's at least a 6-month turnaround, but here he is.
Ellis goes in. Ellis draws the double. Here's Dang. It's rebounded by the Elites. Talk about Nerlens Noel, about how the talent pipeline out of Kentucky has continued to filter these great players into the NBA. A top pick for the Wildcats, and still, this is actually a pretty lean year.
Yeah, just 2 potential picks in Noel and Goodwin. How about back in 2012, though? 6 players drafted out of Kentucky. Back in 2010, 5 of them. Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Here's Newman. He's guarded by Ellis. Newman, the pass to Zeller, and he dunks it down. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Here's McLemore. After the Elites pick up 2, the drive by Ellis. 6 to shoot. Now here's McLemore, defended by Oladipo. Shots good by McLemore.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Here's Newman. It's good from about 19 feet. Z's got 6. And he was a bit of a shock to those in the know when he was invited, Clark, to this game.
And that means that somebody saw something in him along the way and believed enough in his ability that they wanted to see him compete against the best. Now he just has to show that he belongs.
That's good.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
The Elites leading. Fires from the line. And that one comes up a bit short.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it. You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And Noel throws it down. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
And, you know, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus a player's entire body of work?
And I've sat in that chair, Clark, and I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or team, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Ellis draws the double. Pass to Dang. Now here's McLemore. He's tightly guarded. It's stolen by Oladipo. He digs the rim with a 2-handed slam.
And, you know, several people have said now that he and Jackson Ellis were spotted having some words before the game. Again, not sure what was said, but I doubt they were talking about the weather.
Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, you think about what's at stake here in the showcase game like this. And, hey, if that means having a few verbal jousts before the game to get an advantage, hey, why not? I mean, it certainly brings some intrigue to the matchup, that's for sure.
Now here's McLemore. And he gets it to go.
But what can you say? I mean, he's good, and he's making sure everybody here knows it.
Well, it's been his lifelong dream to play in the NBA, and he's showing he's ready for the challenge.
Here's Newman. 10 points for him. The feed to Oladipo. Pass to Newman. Doubled by Muhammad. Here's Oladipo. And again, it's the elites with a three.
Beautiful passes he's making to set up his teammates out there.
And that's something he'll definitely bring to the table for whichever team drafts him. His ability to make plays for other people.
Now here's Ellis. And he gets it to go. Ellis has got 6.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here is Porter. The pass to Newman. Muhammad with the steal. And here's the fast break. And again, the basket from Ellis. 8 points for him.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And Zeller kicks to Oladipo. That's good. Oladipo's got 5.
Well, I tell you what, he's got a real knack for scoring the basketball.
Well, even against this top-level competition, he's getting his points.
And Muhammad kicks to Ellis. Doubled by Newman. .151 left to play here in the first. They set the screen. Here's Noel. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, he's making the most of this opportunity to really show what he can do.
Well, it's just one game, but you have to like the way he's responded.
McLemore dishes to Ellis. Pass to Dang. To the left wing. Hit the shot. Shot's good by McLemore. McLemore's got 6.
Well, when you talk about a beautiful shooting stroke, just look at Ben McLemore. And you know, by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being held right here in New York. Talk about being the center of the media universe.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game taking pictures of you, my friend. You've reached celebrity rock star status even in your understated way, man. Unbelievable. And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league and what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success in the upcoming season.
Newman in at point guard. Noel is out there with Zeller. Then it's Porter. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the game right now for the elites. Now Oladipo after the missed 3 from McLemore. Shot clock at 6. That's good. 12 points for Z.
And one thing that's going to be interesting here, guys, he and Jackson Ellis have a similar skill set. And you know GMs can't help but compare them when they play against each other.
I agree. It's a little bit more pressure on each of them to not only perform on their own, but also to outshine the other, as it could decide where each of them ends up in the draft.
You know, I think he's opened some eyes with his performance out here.
Yeah, not one of the really big names here, but I think he's playing well.
The Stars have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. To the left side wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The elites need to get off a shot. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. That's good. McLemore's got 8 points.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
A nice shot by Zeller.
You know, when you talk about size and explosiveness, this guy's definitely got the goods.
And that's part of why he's so highly regarded. I mean, he can make plays that other people simply can't.
Now here's Ellis. 8 points for him. He kicks to Bennett. Ellis outside. Bennett the pass to Ellis. It's blocked by Noel. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timeout called the Elites.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Elites coach as he addressed his team. He said they need to start attacking in the open court. He doesn't want to see them operating in a strictly half-court offense. He wants their tempo to become more of a weapon. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Elites leading. Newman the pass to Noel. Great D that time from Zhang.
Anthony Bennett, a freshman power forward out of UNLV. He wasn't expected to play here at the Rookie Showcase after undergoing left shoulder surgery, but I guess his rehab is ahead of schedule.
Ellis kicks to Zhang. Fade away. And once again off the mark by the Stars. Here are the Elites now. Clark back to Bennett. Another top prospect out of Canada. He grew up in Toronto.
Well, I tell you, Canada has actually produced some outstanding players here recently. Tristan Thompson, Andrew Nicholson, Kelly Olynyk, all young Canadian players, not to mention the likely #1 pick next year. And when you talk about upside, Bennett is a guy who has that.
And so he hits both.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Z. He's got 14 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 10. There's the dish to McLemore. Pass to Dang. Kicks it out to Ellis. Releases. It's rebounded by Noel. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Newman. He's got 14. To the wing on the left. Porter with it. Now defended by Muhammad. Here's Newman. Down low. Out of bounds. The Stars will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Lenz checked in for Zhang. The Stars trail by 3. Here's Ellis. Second chance effort. Again, the miss by the Stars.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game.
And that one's good.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing. Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And finished off by Porter.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
On offense, here are the Stars. They trail by 7. Ellis dishes to Goodwin. Over to the left wing. Here's Bennett. Can't get it to go. Now the Elites take it the other way. Here's Newman. And the layup's good off the glass. Z's got 18 points.
Good vision he's showing. When the defense collapses, he's making the right decision.
Well, that awareness and understanding, that's something scouts and GMs love to see.
Now here's Muhammad. Feeds it to Goodwin. And once again off the mark by the Stars.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Newman, the pass to Zeller, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And so that's the end of the first half. Elites lead by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And now we return to one of the highlights of the entire year. The Rookie Showcase, brought to you by Champs. And plenty of scouts and GMs still in attendance for the second half.
Well, an exciting first half of basketball now in the books.
Yeah, they're really putting on a show and rising to the occasion so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Stars. Hamid is out there with Bennett. Then it's Ellis. Then it's McLemore. And it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, one of the things I noticed this year on my way into the big event here is all the glitz and the glamour. I mean, the arena's decked out. You got vendors outside, the limousines with all the celebrities coming to attend. I'll tell you what, I'm just glad I'm wearing my best outfit because otherwise I wouldn't have fit in very well.
Yeah, you look sharp, buddy. You are as sharp as they come. And as we were talking earlier on, the paparazzi and all those other folks making their way out. And because they're here, this has become one of their key events of the year here in New York. And that's saying a lot considering all that goes on in the Big Apple.
And here's the intentional foul, but you know it's coming here at a very inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a bad play there. I mean, that can really cost you the game. You've got to be smart when you make those intentional fouls.
Ellis can't get it to go.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those and this lead will be double digits.
Zeller. It's rebounded by McLemore. The Stars trail by 9. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
And on the clock, doubled by Muhammad. There's Oladipo. Drains it from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got 10 points.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Ellis with it. And Zeller picks him up defensively. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's foul number 2 for him. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now.
And that passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat to get that steal.
And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. All alone. Here's Zeller, a beautiful reverse layup. And now a 12-point elite lead.
What a finish with that hoop.
Ellis goes in. It's tipped out of bounds. The Elites take possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Newman, the pass to Noel, and he gets it to go. Noel's got 8 points.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jackson Ellis. That's his first foul.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Here's Newman. He's got 18. The quick look, no good that time.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Off the left rim and out.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he's not helping their offense.
McLemore with the ball. He's got 8. Pass to Dang. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jang's got 4 this quarter.
Good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
Kicks to Porter. Here's Newman. He dishes it to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Lots of room. Count the bucket. Z's got the lead up to 14 now for the Elites.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Elites coach as he addressed his team. He'd like them to better establish the transition game, to pick up the tempo and put pressure on the defense in the open floor. The other thing he discussed with them was that they should be forceful with the ball. He said if they see a gap in the defense, they should go straight to the bucket. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And it's the Elites with the ball. After the miss from Ellis. Good.
A great showing for him today.
Well, you know, we talked about where he's projected to go in the draft, but with performances like this, he could be on the rise.
Ellis off a pick from Bennett. The drive by Ellis. That drops. Ellis has got 12 in the game.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Newman, the pass to Noel. No luck. The Stars trail by 14. Muhammad with it. Now guarded by Oladipo. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possible. Here's Bennett. Bennett gets the screens and jams. Here's Carter Williams. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Newman, he's in at the point. Porter is out there with Zeller. Then it's Noel. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for the Elites. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Elites from deep.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
And there's a whistle that goes on Z. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
The Stars making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Carter Williams kicks to Ellis. Makes it off the glass. Ellis has got 19 points.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
The Elites leading by 7. Here's Newman. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Here's Dang, covered by Noel. And Dang gets it to go.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Newman with the bucket.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
They double-team Ellis. Bennett with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
In a game that can affect your draft stock, bad timing to struggle like this.
Yeah, he is not helping himself, that's for sure. And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Both free throws good from Newman. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Carter Williams off the pick from Jang. Carter Williams dishes to Bennett. Now the pass to Dang. Here's Carter Williams. No good. Great D that time from Oladipo.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding, Clark, because they have really come out and taken control of the boards. That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Now here's Muhammad, guarded by Porter. Muhammad, the pass to Ellis. Right wing. Bennett kicks to Muhammad. 6 to shoot. Carter Williams with the bucket. Timeout called, the Elites. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Elites coach as he addressed his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
McLemore's checked in for the Stars. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bennett the pass to Dang. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
That one's good, and their lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for McLemore.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
And the shot is good.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Ellis outside. Pass to Dang. The jump hook, and the shot is good. Jang's got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Newman the pass to Noel. And good on the basket. Look at it.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Ellis goes in, 13 feet away. And that one's good. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
This is to Oladipo. Here's Newman. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
Time called here. The Stars decide to talk it over. Have to like what we've been seeing from Newman.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Stars was trying to get across in their huddle. Improving their inside game, particularly at the defensive end, is what he wants them to focus on right now. Getting bodies down low and forcing more shots to come from the perimeter. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Elites.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half is carried right over into the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Newman. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Noel. And he gets the bucket. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
.124 left in the 4th. And it's Ellis penetrating. Chang, good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Chang's got 15 points here in the second half. The Elites leading by 5. They set the screen.
Wow.
Incredible. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Ellis dishes to Bennett. Over to the wing. And McLemore kicks to Ellis. To the inside. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Newman, the pass to Zeller. The shot is off. And it's the Stars the other way. Muhammad dishes to McLemore. And now they decide to foul intentionally. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
Now, you'd think so. And this game is theirs for the taking.
Here's Newman. He feeds it to Zeller. Oladipo, the pass to Newman. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
As long as they continue to do this kind of work at the foul line, the lead should be safe.
.24 left in the fourth quarter. From the arc. McLemore, no good. McLemore's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Here's Newman. Can he keep it going? Shot is good off the back rim and in. Z's got 36.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And there's the feed to Muhammad. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. So the Elites win it.
Well, it was a fun one, but the Elites just have a better day. And they'll have a little bit of bragging rights here over the Stars as the draft nears closer.
And although this isn't a league game, you can tell each player out there wanted to win. I mean, no question about it, this was a competitive affair.
And there was no shortage of action on either side of the ball. Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of the NBA Rookie Showcase. I'm Kevin Harlan for Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We'll see you next time.
Hey, man. Good game. Even though you got lucky.
Look, man, all I know is I outplayed you when it counted most, all right? And I know the scouts saw every minute of it.
You don't know what you talking about, dog.
Yeah?
Scouts know my track record. You ain't have nothing on me before the game, and you ain't gonna have nothing on me after it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Guess what? Right now, I got my finger on you. And I'm about to have a whole lot more if you don't back up off me.
This ain't the road you want to be taking, dog.
Hey, man, we don't need this. We don't need this right now, man. Both of y'all got too much at stake to let a little rivalry get in the way.
Looks like you got the little man fighting your battles for you again, huh? It's cool. Yo, I guess we'll see each other at the draft. Reddy got a fly suit picked out, ready to go. Can't wait to see what your mama pick out for you.
Yo, man, I'm sorry, man. I know I gotta control myself better with that dude. He just gets on my nerves, you know what I'm saying?
Can't let him do that, bro. When you get to the NBA, there's gonna be dudes like that all over the place, man, trying to just get a rise out of you. If you can't get your emotions in check, you ain't gonna last long in the association.
Yeah, man, it's easier said than done when there are dudes like that walking around, man.
And I know. Just keep it in mind.
All right, sure.
All right, look. I'm trying to get info from all the scouts that were there. I could tell you that they're more than pleased with your performance. Hey, I think you finally moved past Ellis on most of their boards. And the media's buzzing, baby. That's gonna go a long way.
All right, man, I'm just glad to get this game behind me, man. So much pressure going into it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Ready to move on to that next phase.
Oh, speaking of that, man, we got a lot to do to get ready for the draft, man. So, go get changed. We talk a little more.
Sounds good, baby.
Good work.
Thanks, boss.
Before we get started on this pre-draft interview tour, all right, we got a few things to go over. First, the NBA sent over this personality test for you to fill out so they can get an idea of how you think, what kind of person you are.
A test, man? Come on, really? All right.
All right, man, before that, though, let's talk about expectations. How you expect your NBA career to unfold. All right, we got to make sure we always on the same page when it comes to goals and expectations.
Okay.
All right, let's start with the where. If you had your choice to play for any NBA team, who would it be?
Yeah, that's the one, baby. You know it.
Yeah, man, I figured you might say that, but you know, as your agent, I can't be assuming stuff. This'll help me though when I'm behind the scenes working on stuff. Okay, so what is the one thing that's most important to you in your NBA career?
Yeah, man, what's up? We done?
Yeah, man, we're done. I lined up a few interviews with some teams that were really showing interest in you, all right? But before they talk to you in person, they want to get a feel of what your personality's like, so that's what that personality test is for. All right, so let's take care of that and then we can head out.
Let's do it.
All right.